Hello, historians and families. We are about to kick off our digital learning adventure. So I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about what to expect from history class. American Academy has asked all of your teachers to email you every day about assignments and assessments and what's being expected of you in class. So from me every day, you may get them the night before, you may get them in the morning. You're going to receive an email that's going to tell you the date of the assignment, the title of the assignment, what's the objective. So that's what we normally put up there and say historians will, what we're supposed to get out of the lesson, how long the assignment is going to take you ish, and how it's being graded and when it's due. We have a couple of classroom community systems that are already in place that are pretty successful for us. So I'm going to try to keep those as normal as possible. Every day we're going to start off by looking at the hint, like you always do when you walk into the classroom, and on the board has what materials you need, what we're going to be doing for the day, and what the assignment is. We're still going to be seeing that at the beginning of class every day. And we are going to continue using OneNote as our launching point for what we're going to be doing for the day. Basically, every link that you need to get you into whatever I'm asking you to do that day is either going to be in the email or in the OneNote assignment. Grades are going to look a little bit different than what we're used to. We're very used to in class, we do a read or do an activity, work with something, assess it where you do some typing and make sure that you understand, and then we talk about it. That's going to have to look a little bit different digitally. So you're going to see more frequent check-ins for understanding. So you're going to be doing things like Kia and discussion posts and forms. You're also going to be seeing the occasional mini story where we talk through things on video, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. Things that require more discussion, you're going to see those every once in a while. I am planning to cover the same content that we were going to cover in the classroom through our digital learning. So you are going to see the same core knowledge sequence. We're going to cover the same subject matter. It just might look a little bit different and be a little bit slowed down from the way that we might have done it in the classroom. This is new. This is new for every single one of us. And we need to be very careful about extending grace and patience and thoughtfulness and kindness throughout this entire process. I am trying to create these lessons to be things that you can do mostly independently, because that's what the digital learning environment necessitates. We are still very much a community, and we are still going to help each other understand, and we are still going to work through problems together. I am not going to be very good at giving you completely independent tasks right at the beginning. So I need you to extend that grace to me. I'm going to be checking your assignments, your comprehension on those things, like I said, like the Kia and the forms. And if I see that you're struggling, I'm going to reach out to you individually. But now is one of those times where it is so important that you are showing me self-advocacy. When there are things that you don't understand, it is absolutely okay to tell me that, and I need you to tell me that. Because it's going to be more difficult for me to gauge if you understand. I need you to be in charge of emailing me if there's something that you don't quite understand, or if I ask you a question and it's a writing question, you can always put at the end, like, answer the question, do your best, and then put in parentheses, be like, I tried, but I'm not quite sure I get this. Then I know that you're struggling with that a little bit, and then I can address it. There's pretty good odds if you have a question about something, someone else does too, and it's really helpful to me to know where you need help. So please advocate for yourself and help our whole learning environment to do better with that. The bottom line, none of us are going to be perfect. And that's absolutely okay. We're going to try really hard. And that's part of our classroom community contract that we talked about at the very beginning of the year. We're going to try. We're going to do our absolute best, and we're going to show each other grace. I need you to reach out to me if you need help with the content, if you need to talk, or if there's struggles with the way that we're doing things, if something's causing you problems. I need to know those things. Also, please remember that grace extends to me too. All of these videos and materials are coming from an imperfect person who loves you a whole lot and wants you to learn. So let's get started.